Smiling, a lifesaver and changer. If our smiles didn't get your attention, then the results from a 2010 Wayne State University research project will. The researchers examined National Baseball League players' cards that were created before 1950. Ron Gutman referenced this study in his TED Talk video, The Hidden Power of Smiling. Gutman stated, the researchers found that the span of a player's smile could actually predict the span of his life. Players who didn't smile in their pictures lived only an average of 72.9 years, where players with a beaming smile lived an average of almost 80 years. For the most part, smiling is a universal sign that expresses approval or joy. Smiling makes me feel in control, empowered, prepared, and understood. It's amazing how much one nonverbal action can accomplish. Nonverbal communication gives one the ability to relay a message or thought without verbally speaking. Examples of nonverbal communication are facial expressions, gestures, postures, eye contact. Nonverbal communication is important to both the receiver and transmitter. It allows the transmitter to express and relay a thought or message in a personal yet effective way. It also gives the receiver an idea of what the transmitter is thinking and trying to convey without any disturbances. Nonverbal communication requires a lot of attention, which improves the communicator's understanding and connectivity with each other. Facial expressions are my favorite forms of nonverbal communication. To be more precise, smiling is top tier for me. It is one of the most effective forms of nonverbal communication because it is a simple yet uplifting socializer that most people are able to display. The Smile City Square Dental webpage shared an article, The Real Health Benefits of Smiling. It included, smiling often conveys openness, acceptance, and even trustworthiness. When you genuinely smile at people, they feel more comfortable engaging you in a conversation. Smiling makes you more approachable and easier to talk to. It is also it also signifies that you're interested in speaking with others. Smiling is a powerful form of nonverbal communication. Not only does it provide health benefits, but it also heightens social and communication skills. There are many health benefits that are associated with smiling. Dr. Alexia Norwood notes some of the most prominent health benefits that smiling causes on the Henry Ford Health System website. Dr. Norwood stated in her article, Surprising Health Benefits of Smiling, that smiling not only offers a mood boost, but helps our bodies release cortisol and endorphins that provide numerous health benefits, including reduced blood pressure, increased endurance, reduced pain, reduced stress, and strengthened immune systems. SCL's Health webpage also has an article, The Health Benefits of Smiling, stating when you smile, your brain releases tiny molecules called neuropeptides to help fight off stress. Then other neurotransmitters like dopamine, serotonin, and endorphins come into play. The endorphins act as a mild pain reliever, whereas the serotonin is an antidepressant. One study even suggests that smiling can help us recover faster from stress and reduce our heart rates. Both articles support the idea that smiling is linked to health benefits that occur when the body releases neurotransmitters like endorphins. The idea is plausible and most likely to occur when individuals are in a happy mood. Not only does the research support the idea, but so does the body's genetic makeup. The 2010 Wayne study and release of neurotransmitters are also mentioned in a web article, The 9 Superpowers of Your Smile, written by Meg Seelig. She mentioned the prolonged lifespan of the baseball players who smiled versus those that did not, and how the release of dopamine, endorphins, and serotonin improves the state of health that the body is already in. The author also mentioned the social benefits of smiling in this article. Seelig wrote, Smiling makes you seem courteous, likable, and competent. Some may argue that the statement is not factual and smiling does not always carry the same power for everyone, or smiles are not always appropriate forms of communication. My response to the latter is that smiling should be a part of every conversation, even the most difficult and trivial ones. You get more bees with honey than vinegar. Let's just think about the logic of the idea. If one smiles during a conversation, then the other individual will more likely become more engaged, smile back, or even use another form of nonverbal communication to respond. If an individual does not smile or show any sign of enjoyment during the conversation, then the other individual will either become less attentive or uninterested, decipher the information incorrectly, or even become offended. So even though smiling may not seem like the appropriate or timely thing to do, it will always be the most appealing, uplifting, and persuasive thing to do. One of the most profound emotions one can feel is happiness. If one were to think about the happiest moments of their life, I'm sure that moment would be accompanied with a smile. Smiling brings so much more than happiness. It brings health and social benefits as well. While researching this topic, I learned that fake smiles are just as powerful, as a real one. The movement of the muscles and the release of transmitters still cause the same effect. I chose to research this topic because it's an easy yet reliable expression that possesses the potential to save and or enhance someone's life. Not all smiles are expressed equally. The larger the smile, the more powerful the effect. Not much research has gone into the phenomenon of smiling. However, each one I referenced included multiple health, physical, and social benefits.